What's going on, y'all? It's your guy 5100 CJ, also known as the Pookie Hybrid, back at you with another video. And today I want to discuss something that I have discussed before, but I think this may be an ongoing conversation. So the question that I asked a while back was, why is it important that we tell women that they're pretty? And I was really talking about from a man's perspective, but you could say both genders. It's up to you. However, I asked this question because I was interested in what people thought. And I'm not going to go over the poll results completely, but I'll say the one that got the highest percentage was it makes them feel good. And I've always battled with this as a conversation piece because so many women say that they don't like being objectified or being subjected to European, Eurocentric beauty standards, right? This is for Black women, white women, Spanish, Latino, pretty much any race, ethnicity, creed of women have this problem, at least in America, right? And I've noticed the dynamic here. So here's two things I want to say. One, that they want to be viewed as beautiful if they are beautiful, but they don't want to be, I guess, limited to only being beautiful. They want to be seen as a human being, but they seem to place so much emphasis on their looks. Two, I've noticed with Black women specifically, even though they might pose a certain way, show you a little bit of skin, they really value being pretty over being thick, voluptuous, right? They have a problem with being viewed as voluptuous, not in the sense that they don't like it, it's that they're a sexual object, which I can understand because if a guy's looking at your body, he's really thinking about what it would be like during sex for the most part. It's not 100% accurate, but just follow me. But they insinuate these things. So it's confusing. It's very confusing. So I recently just had it in my mind about a couple weeks ago. I was just wondering, and I want to ask this question to women. Could you be with a man that doesn't think you're the most prettiest woman, but he likes your shape, likes your personality, is complimentary of you, does things nice to you, considers your feelings and all these things, but he doesn't view you as the most pretty? And if you ask him about it, he tells you like, yeah, I don't really think you're super pretty, but I think you're cool, I think you look nice, I like your body, and all the things I mentioned at first. Could you be with a man that doesn't view you as pretty? Why or why not? So I'll do a reaction to the results that I get, because I'm gonna do a poll, I'm gonna do a video with it. And I'm just curious because it seems as if women want to be viewed that way, but also have a problem with it. And I think as a man, it's just very confusing. So I'm not gonna pretend that I understand it 100% because I absolutely don't. But I wanna ask this question because I wanna see what the answers are. Now, I've asked people in person where I work, outside of my job, random places, and most of the women said no. And I just kind of think that's crazy. So I'm gonna paraphrase what this one young lady said. I don't remember verbatim what she said, but I thought it was interesting. She said, yeah, you got some bitches out here, that's what she said, that will settle because they don't have the confidence to get what they want, or they don't have confidence in themselves. And I'm thinking, here's the disconnect between men and women. And this is why I think women, when it comes to dating, may have it harder in some sense, because women just don't get told the truth. As she's talking, and as I talk to a couple of these women, like, you kind of fit the category of what I'm asking. Like, you are the woman that's not the most attractive in the face, but you got a nice shape. You seem to be cool. You kind of put yourself together well, you know? And it's like, I don't think they really understand. And this is where it gets confusing, because women project, or women put on this cloak of this bad B, right? They pop it. They let you know, I'm the baddest, I'm the one, not the two. All of these things, right? But I know for myself personally, being raised with sisters, a whole lot of aunties, I was raised by a lot of women, that it be a lot of fluff. And I don't think they understand completely, like, there's probably a guy with you right now, if you have a man, that doesn't see you as the finest woman ever, but he sees you as pretty or nice looking enough, but he really values who you are as a woman, and he might like other parts of your physical being, like your shape, more than he likes your face. And it's like, when her response was, they don't have the confidence, it's like, you know what that sounds like? She's not delusional. That's what it sounds like. She's not delusional, so she can deal with a guy that likes her for her and understands, no, I'm not the prettiest girl, but I can have a good man. I can have a good relationship. And I think this is one of the biggest disconnects between men and women, because as a man, we don't really care about if she thinks we're the sexiest man. I mean, it makes us feel good to hear those things. I guess if you could compare it to anything, you could compare it to a guy's wallet or his sex game or something like that. But even with that, it's like, if she's loyal, if she gives us her body frequently, right? If she does the things we need her to do, more logical men that actually want love and family and commitment, they'll take that over being the sexiest, most handsome man to a woman, because it's like, bro, is she gonna do what I need her to do? And I think this is where I think women personally have a really bad time understanding romanticism and love and commitment. Like fanciful ideas and reality. Because when I was talking to her, I was like, she was like, one of the girls was like, well, I just want my man to be in love with me and crazy, man. I'm like, hey, like, you looking good is not gonna make him love you. And she kind of paused for a second, and one of the girls asked, well, what is love? I said, dedication, commitment, sacrifice. And she was like, yep, I ain't gonna lie, you right about that one. It's like, yeah, so what's more important? And I think, I don't know the answer to this, but I have a daughter and I know she wants to feel pretty, but I think the problem that women are having more than any other problem, this is my personal opinion, is that they want the idea of love, the idea of a couple goal, of a good looking couple, of a vacation. Like, they want these ideas versus understanding what's actually going on. That's just my assessment. That's kind of how I see it. And I'm gonna kind of dive into more conversations like this as I progress in my channel. You are about to see more content, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and address something. For those that don't know, in September, I lost a very, very important brother in my life, and he's right here. I lost him the year before that, and I lost him in September. And this guy here was my dog, man. So I've been gone from content for a while. I've been trying to get my mind wrapped around these things, man. And I finally feel like I'm in a better place. And you know, today is Christmas, so it was a hard day without him. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as my mental space, I'm getting back in a place where I'm able to confidently and consistently create content again. And I'm back, so you'll be getting more content. But with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hey, jump in the comment section. Tell me how you feel, bro. Like, tell me what are you thinking when in this conversation piece. Like, do women place too much value on being objectified? Because that's what I believe it is. I believe women actually like the objectification of themselves, but you know, it's a problem when it's not the way they want it done and when they want it done, you know? And that's where I think men are confused. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. It's your guy 5100 CJ, and I will catch you with the next video. You dig.